Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Sex But Were Afraid to Ask is an early Woody Allen comedy film. I'm trying to watch all of them. I did not like this movie. This movie is a series of 7 sort of shorts, I guess, about sex based off of a book. But I did not enjoy this movie. It's only an hour and a half long, but a lot of the sketches don't have really jokes in them. The first one's about a court jester who's not funny, so he gets an elixir for the queen so he can seduce her. The second one's Gene Wilder, who's, I love Gene Wilder, but this one didn't really have any jokes. It was just basically him trying to commit to bestiality. And there's a game show one, there's a transvestite one. None of them were very funny, because I guess a lot of them were not long enough to build up jokes, I guess, but it feels kind of like just really stiff. It's like a series of sketches. It's almost like if you sat down and with a room of people and you decided to write some sketches based around sex, but not using that as a theme. There was no narrative flow. I understand that, but it wasn't funny. A comedy's supposed to be funny. I chuckled maybe once or twice in the last 2 sketches. The last 2 sketches are pretty okay. There's a mad scientist in the second last one who's experimenting with all this weird sex stuff. And then the last sketch is sort of inner workings of the body. So you get to see like people in a control room, like, oh, the brain, he's going on a date with this woman. Let's try to get sex. So those last 2 sketches are definitely way better than the other 5. And there isn't a lot of jokes. It'll just be like a quick storyline for about 5 to 7 minutes and then moving on. So I felt that this movie just is really uneven and unbalanced. I think I saw it in a recommendation book. It was the 1001 movies you need to watch before you die, I think. This movie just wasn't funny. Definitely not one of the better Woody Allen films. So I give this movie a 2 out of 10.